Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a book review on Spare by Prince Harry. I normally go into these book reviews and I start off with like a plot synopsis, but I was like, how do you do a plot synopsis for a memoir? It seems kind of weird. Yeah, all you can say, this is Prince Harry's memoir about his life as a kid and with his mom, Princess Diana, and his relationship with his brother and father and family and the British monarchy and how he meets Meghan Markle and yeah, his military career and his life as a troubled teenager and young adult and whatnot. I mean, you get all the goods in this book, yeah, guys. I do want to start here with my review. Um, I have always had a soft spot for Prince William and Prince Harry. Back when I was a preteen and teenager, kind of in the late 90s into the early 2000s. Yes, I'm pretty old. I am definitely much more closer in age with Prince Harry and Prince William, you guys. I just remember all of the American teen magazines having pull-out posters of Prince William and Prince Harry. You guys, it was so ridiculous. They were there with Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, I think Leonardo DiCaprio was the other big teen heartthrob of that era. So yeah, they were right there alongside look tear out posters of Leonardo DiCaprio. And I remember just always getting those teen magazines and always being like, oh, look how cute Prince William and Prince Harry are. Oh, I wish one of them would marry me and take me away. That's life as an American teenager, if you must know, you guys. So yeah, I've always had a soft spot for William and Harry, and just over the decades, you know, just whenever they're in the news, I'm always curious and I'm always fascinated. Jesus, I was so excited when William got married to Kate Middleton. I got up early that morning and watched the wedding. Same thing with Harry and Meghan. I got up early that morning, watched the wedding. I am a nerd. I am a British monarchy nerd, you guys, okay? I don't know every damn thing about them, but I'm pretty nerdy about it. I get excited about stupid stuff. So yeah, of course, these last couple years with the British monarchy have definitely been pretty insane. And a lot of that, unfortunately, is due in part to what's been going on with Harry and Meghan. And I just honestly don't know how to review this book, because what is presented in this book, this is the truth according to how Harry perceives the truth. You know, this is his memories and recollection of how dialogue went down, how an event went down, how a memory went down. You know, this is how he perceived the truth and how the truth happened to him. So it makes it difficult to review a book like this, because who am I to sit and judge him for what he perceives to be the truth? I can't just sit and call him a liar. You know, you need to have like background information to do all that sort of stuff. So it makes it complicated to kind of review a book like this, because this is his ultimate truth. And it's like there's a part of me that I admire him for speaking what he sees as his truth, you know, because I can understand that he is tired of the bullshit. The British press are absolute vultures. They've been that way since the 80s and probably before that. You know, let's be real. They've been like that since before that. They've been like that since the invention of TV, pretty much, okay? I understand his absolute hatred towards the British press and how they treated his mother, how they treat his family, how specifically they treat his wife, Meghan Markle. It's absolutely uncalled for. Just because she is a mixed woman, she's an American woman, she's a divorcee, it doesn't mean they have the right to just sit and be totally libelous towards her and call her horrible names and be racist, you know? So I absolutely understand where he's coming from, and that he wants to get the truth out there as he sees it, and try to set the record straight about certain things, you know? I admire him for that he wants to get his voice heard. But then on the negative end, where I also have conflict, because in doing that, he's also kind of, at times, I feel like throwing his family under the bus. And specifically, I gotta get this out there again. I love William and Kate. Okay, I'm obsessed with William and Kate. I love them. I'm subscribed to their YouTube channel and everything. Okay, like I said, I'm a nerd. So I love William and Kate, and just throughout the entirety of this book, Harry just constantly is just throwing William and Kate under the bus. I feel like, and I feel like he makes them come across as like stupid and petty and entitled and whiny. And I mean, maybe that is the truth. I don't know. The thing is, I don't want to know the truth about William and Kate. I kind of want just the fantasy, as horrible as that sounds. So I do. It's hard. It's like, what is fact and what is fiction? Are William and Kate really that whiny and entitled? Or is it just how Harry perceived that situation, that it just came across that way? Or is he exaggerating it? God knows what the hell happened? So there's just moments like that I feel like he throws his family under the bus. And the unfortunate truth is that the British monarchy, they will never, ever probably tell their side of the story. Harry has the privilege to tell that side of the story because he has totally separated himself away from that toxic environment. The thing is, yeah, King Charles is stuck where he's at. He can't escape that. Prince William, he is stuck where he's at. He can't escape that. The future King George, whenever he becomes king, this family is stuck in this toxic environment where for centuries they have been told, you can't say anything, you can't have an opinion. They are just absolutely trapped and stuck. They will never get to tell their side of the story, unfortunately. So what Harry is saying, we have to kind of take either literally or kind of question it. It makes this book hard to review at times, because it's like, oh, I want to hear the other half. I want to hear why Kate might have done this, why William might have done this, But aside from all of the drama that's presented in this book, I did find this book to be well written. Now, the question is, how much of this book did Harry himself write? I'm not ignorant to the fact that he probably definitely did have help. There was probably definitely multiple hands in the pot of this making of this book. Because he even mentions like people who did fact checking for him and did some research for him. He definitely mentions that, like in his acknowledgments, the people that helped him get through this book. So yeah, once again, I'm just curious how much of this book he actually wrote. But yeah, like I said, well written for the most part. It is never boring, you guys. I was expecting there to be some pretty boring moments in this book. Thank God it was never boring. I was hooked and engaged the entire time, including the military stuff, because I knew I was going to have an easy time getting through like the stuff with his childhood and his relationship with William and Diana and Charles and Queen Elizabeth. I knew I was going to get through a lot of that stuff really good. But I had a feeling, I was like, oh, the stuff with his military career, because I'm just not into like military history and military just stuff and writing. I have a hard time with that sort of stuff because I can get a little bored. I don't understand like the lingo and what the hell they're talking about half the time. So fortunately, even how he writes his military career, he made a lot of that sound really entertaining and engaging. There's a lot of like funny moments within that, and then there's a lot of really serious moments, dark moments. He does not shy away from the fact that he killed a certain amount of people that is always going to be with him for the remainder of his life. He acknowledges what he did during the war in Afghanistan and whatnot. And then, everything with Meghan Markle, his relationship with Meghan Markle, all of that is in the last chunk of the book. I was kind of worried his relationship with Meghan Markle would be like over half of this book, because I was kind of going to get a little frustrated with that if that was going to be the case, because I've already seen the Oprah interview, I've already seen the Netflix series. I was like, I don't need any more Meghan Markle, I just want Harry. Because a lot of times especially with the Oprah interview and with the Netflix series, it's like Harry is oftentimes off to the side, kind of just usually nodding and agreeing to things, and he'll kind of come in and out with his own opinion about something. And Meghan Markle's usually the one doing all the speaking. So yeah, it's like I just wanted to see just Harry in this book, and that's what I got. You know, just seeing his side of what his truth is and whatnot. So yeah, overall, I really did like this book. I was worried. I was like, am I going to give this book a 1 star, a 3 star, a 4 star? I did end up giving this book a 4 star on Goodreads. I was kind of straddling, should I give it 3 stars, just kind of be neutral? You know, I wasn't sure what to do. But yeah, if I definitely recommend this book if you like all things dealing with the British monarchy. Definitely pick this up if you've always been in love with William and Harry like I have. It doesn't matter, I think, your opinion about Harry. You know, there's the people who love him, the people that hate him. This book is not going to change your mind in regards to how you feel, I don't think. I think a lot of people, even like especially the people who do hate Harry and Meghan, I think a lot of people are just kind of hate reading this more than anything, you know, out of morbid curiosity. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I don't see anything wrong with that if you have a morbid curiosity just to read this book and just maybe to have it reconfirm some of your hatred. I don't know. But yeah, I do recommend this one way or another, whether you like Harry, hate Harry. I think you'll kind of gather something maybe useful and important from it, however you kind of view the situation. But yeah. There it is, you guys. Spare. So, guys, that is it for this book review. In the comments below, have you guys read Spare? Did you love it? Did you hate it if you did? Or do you plan on reading it sometime in the future? Just let me know your thoughts down below. So, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye, guys.